I decide the intention. Time is just going to keep moving. So I'm going to take advantage of the time, and I'm not going to let time take advantage of me.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kendra Chideya and welcome back to my channel. Here on this channel, I basically talk about whatever I want, whatever I feel drawn to talking about, personal development, spirituality, making ourselves better. I'm just here to share my light and share my wisdom with the world because I feel as though that is my purpose on this planet. It is the gift that I have been given, and gifts are meant to be shared. They are meant to be seen. They are meant to be given. And so that is why I am here today. So I thank you all so much for being here and tuning into today's video. I'm so excited to talk about today's topic. I think it's very interesting, very intriguing. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you also comment down below as well. And please share this with all of your loved ones. People you don't even like. People who are strangers. I don't care. Just share this video because there's always someone out there that needs to hear whatever is said in my videos, okay? So make sure you guys share it. Share that love. Make sure you check out the link down in my description for my other social platforms. Stay interactive with me, stay in tune with me, and I will continue to share my light and share my gift with the world. And again, I'm so grateful to have you all. I'm so appreciative to have you all here with me today. And so let's get right into today's video. First of all, happy 2025. Yes, 2025. I don't know about y'all, but coming into this new year, I just had this new energy. I just, like, these past couple of months, I was like, you know what? I want 2025 to be my year. I want to enter this year with positivity, with love, with confidence, with grace, with ambition, with drive, with purpose. And setting that intention a couple months before the new year, I really truly believe that when the new year began, I was just like, oh, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. I pre-planned. I did what I need to do. I put in that effort. I manifested. I set that intention. And now the new year is here. And now I feel that energy. Like, I just remember January 1st came and I was just like, yes, this is my year. This is my year. And even though I dealt with some friendship breakups and, you know, other stuff did occur this year, I still feel amazing because I think I've come to a place of acceptance in my life where I'm like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's meant to stay, it'll stay. If it's not, it'll go. And I think having that mindset has allowed me to just be grateful for everything in my life, which allows me to have processed everything in my life. That's why I felt drawn to making this video and talking about today's topic, because I realized, I was like, you know what, this feeling that I have, this feeling of newness, this feeling of transformation, this feeling of a new chapter, a new beginning, it didn't just happen because there was a new year, right? I didn't feel this transition just because January 1st started. I felt this feeling because I decided to feel this way. I decided I wanted a shift. I decided I wanted a change. And therefore, since I made that decision, that's what I was able to manifest. That's how I was able to make that shift. That's how I was able to make that transformation. That's how I was able to walk into this new year with a new sense of purpose, with a new sense of who I was. And that's why on today's video, I want to talk about how just because it's a new year doesn't automatically mean there's going to be a new you. Okay? A new you can start anytime. It can start July 20th. It can start December 2nd. It can start September 3rd. It does not matter what day a new you can start. It doesn't start unless you decide it for yourself. And so I think, reading a lot of people's New Year's resolutions and their goals and stuff, they're like, yeah, January 1st, this is when I'm going to do this. And this is when the transformation is going to happen for me. No, it's going to happen when you decide for it to happen. If you decide today, whenever you're watching this video, to transform your life, that's when you have a new you. It doesn't begin all of a sudden when we add an extra year to the year. That's not when it happens. When 2024 becomes 2025, that doesn't automatically mean you become a new person. Because there's still some people in 2025 who are still stuck in the mindset from 2016. That's not a new year, new them. That's a old damn new year. Like, just because it's a new year doesn't mean that it's a new you. You decide when it's a new you. You can start today. You can start tomorrow. You could have started yesterday. It doesn't matter. And I think that's why a lot of people are not able to fulfill their goals fully when a new year occurs. Because people automatically think, oh, well, it's a new year, so everything is different. Everything is going to change. No. If you don't decide to heal, if you don't decide to release that baggage, to let go of that baggage and persevere and keep moving on, you're still going to be stuck in 2024 or 2023 or 2016 or 1972, whatever it is. You have to decide. When you decide, hey, I am tired of this. I'm tired of this mess. I'm tired of being unhappy. I'm tired of feeling stuck. I want a change. I want a shift. That's when the new you happens, is when you decide for it to happen. It doesn't happen as soon as the clock strikes midnight and it's January 1st. That's not when it happens. That's when people want it to happen. That's when people think it's going to happen, but that's not when it happens. It happens when you decide. It's up to you to decide. For me, I felt this sense of newness on January 1st because I had decided months prior how I wanted to begin the new year, right? I set my intention months in advance. I know I want this year to be better. Like, I set that intention. I was like, January 1st, like, I want that. And I set that intention for months. So when January 1st came, I felt all that energy that I had set the intention for. If I hadn't done that and just walked into 2025 on January 1st and was like, yep, this is going to be my year. Nope. Your year is not going to start probably for another 6 months. Why? Because you didn't set that intention. You didn't plan. You didn't tell yourself like, hey, I want to make a change. You just automatically assume, oh, well, it's a new year, so obviously things are going to... No, not necessarily, Bookie. That's not necessarily how it works. Change doesn't happen. Transformation doesn't happen unless you decide for it to happen for yourself. And it can happen at any stage in your life, any age, any month, any year. A new year doesn't necessarily mean a new you. You decide when it's a new you. And if you want that to be January 1st, go for it. If you want it to be March 31st, go for it. But a new you does not begin until you decide to become a new you. Don't let time be the factor in you changing. You decide when you want to change. Time is an illusion. Time is inevitable. You decide when you want to change. Period, point blank. There's people in their 50s and 60s who still have the mindset of a 16-year-old teenager. Time didn't do nothing for them. Time didn't change them. They just decided not to change. Time has nothing to do with whether or not you are going to change. I feel as though that is what our society misconstrues when it comes to New Year's resolutions. It's a new year. It's a new time. It's a new energy. Not necessarily. Within the first 72 hours of the new year, how many horrible human events happen in just 72 hours and here in America? Honey, just because it's a new year doesn't mean it's a new energy. You decide if it's a new energy. You decide if it's going to be a new you, a new chapter, a new life. You decide it. The time doesn't. Time doesn't do nothing. Okay? Time just keeps moving. Time minds its business. You decide if you want that change, if you want that shift. That is why sometimes you'll meet people who are so old and they still have the mindset of a child. It's because they think, oh, well, as I get older, time is going to age me. Time is going to mature me. No. You mature yourself. Are you willing to learn from your mistakes? Are you willing to grow? Are you willing to put in that work to heal? You decide if you change, not time. Time ain't got nothing to do with that. Time can help you, but time is not going to resolve that issue for you. It's not going to decide that for you. You decide that for yourself. So now I want to ask you, what are your goals? What do you want? Do you really want to change? If you want to change, what is that change? Do you want to change your job? Do you want to change your relationship? Do you want to change your friendship? Do you want to change where you live? Do you want to change certain aspects of your personality? Do you want to change your style? Whatever it is, get clear about what you want and decide Whenever you want to decide, it doesn't have to be January 1st. Could be February 7th. I don't care what day. Decide, I want this change and I'm going to pursue this change. Don't let time decide it for you. You decide it for yourself. And once you do, stick to that change. Stick to that intention and watch your life completely transform into what you asked for it. Because I'm starting to see the results of what I have literally set the intention for months. I'm already seeing it. And we're only, second or third week into the new year? And the reason why these things are manifesting is because I had set this intention months ago. So set that intention, be persistent, be consistent with that intention. Decide, this is what I want. This is the change. This is the transformation, and stick by it and stick to it. And I promise you, it will manifest. Don't rely on someone else to change it for you. Don't rely on someone else to change you. Don't rely on time to change you, because time ain't going to do nothing but just keep moving. It's just going to keep moving. That's all time does. Time is not going to decide that your maturity is going to increase. Time is not going to decide that you're going to become smarter. Time is not doing that. You decide that for yourself. I have met children who have more intelligence and more wisdom than people who are 5 to 10 times their age. Time has nothing to do with it. And they have been on this planet time-wise less than people who are 5 to 7 times their age. Time doesn't equate to change, to your wisdom, to the transformation you want in your life, to the intentions that you set. You decide that for yourself. A new year doesn't mean a new you. I'll say it again. A new year doesn't mean a new you. You decide when it's a new you. You decide when it's a new you. You decide when you want that change for yourself. You decide when you want that transformation for yourself. Don't let time be the factor. Don't let time steer you. You steer your own life. Time is going to do what it wants to do, which is just keep moving. So are you just going to let time slip by before you make a decision, or are you going to make a decision and take advantage of the time that you have been given on this planet? I don't know about you, but I think I'd rather do the second. I want to take advantage of my time. Or else time is just going to keep moving and nothing's going to happen. I decide the transformation. I decide the change. I decide the intention. Time is just going to keep moving. So I'm going to take advantage of the time. And I'm not going to let time take advantage of me. So that's all I have to say for today's video. I appreciate you all tuning into this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below. What do you want to change? What are some of your resolutions, some of your goals for the new year? Comment them down below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video, join our community, continue the conversation down below. Check out my other social platforms, they are linked down below. And I hope you all have a tremendous and lovely rest of this new year. I am pumped for the energy that I have set for this new year. I thank you all so much for being here, for supporting me, and for loving me and always being there. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces!